What's that noise? Why is that noise happening? And you don't see anything happening. Oh, that's why that noise. Every 45-minute trip to an hour. Damn. Oh, what up, June? Finally, the people's champ. What's up, big dog? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, Hannah? What's up, everybody? I think Ghost Dog might be a couple minutes late. Wow, it's hot. I guess it's raining in Indiana? I had no idea. Not a clue. Nice. That's awesome, man. I would imagine stubborn sucks, man. What up, what up? Oh, war is definitely something that I wanted to chat about today because I just don't get it. Although I wonder, I don't. You guys may not even be able to hear me, huh? Probably can't even hear me. Oh, you can hear me? That's cool. What about now? Can you hear me now? Am I loud? Too loud? Music on your mic. Cool beans. Thanks, bud. Mucho apreciado. Little LP music track. Oh, dude. I kept getting distracted. I wanted to watch your video about the GoFundMe. So we can talk about that. Oh, well, man, Falcon. I am not. I am zero rhyming skills. Or rapping skills. Yeah, man, war. I mean, I think you either love it or you don't. Thanks, man. What up, everybody? Chopstick, toad. I just see John every time I look at it, so to me, that's what I think. Damn. I mean, I didn't see what he said earlier, but it's not like you can help him out in that area there, Hyena. Runscape. What is Runscape? Anyone else hear music playing? That could be possible. Everybody was low last time. I'll turn them up a little bit. Could also probably turn the music down. You guys are so ridiculous. I love it. It's so funny. But hey, you guys are always showing up, so it's great. I love it. Okay, I mean, like, Runscape makes more sense. Like, the fact that it was misspelled is just... RuneScape? I'm confused. Hey, everybody, come hang out. Is there like a wind at all from the fan in my microphone? Thank you, June. Yeah, thanks for also liking my stream. I appreciate it. You see the shirt? Little Symbiotic Empire shirt. So I was gonna talk. Oh, what's up, Dragoon? I was gonna talk about it more on the episode, but I want to do like start doing like a Patreon and doing like shirts and 3D printed little minifigures and stuff, giveaways, whatnot. Let me go grab it. Oh yeah. This is a bot. So rings? I have not heard. Is this LC? Oh no, that's just an ad, I think. Oh no, it's just a dude. I didn't want to get away from LC. How'd that happen? Yeah, let's just go there. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys can see, if you're looking, I made these the other day. Let's see if I can get them closer to the camera. They're Grandmasters, like dice, right? From the Special 3. I'm making these for somebody as a giveaway, but I was also going to probably do like some sort of limited run. I'm going to cast them, make them out of like what does he call them? Oh, hey, he's here.
I just showed up. Yep.
I was just saying, I was showing these. I don't know if you can see these, if you saw them yet.
I can't see nothing. You don't have your camera on.
You don't have your camera on. Oh, I haven't done my Discord. I haven't turned my Discord camera on. My bad.
It's okay.
All right, here we go. Well, you could probably so on the Discord camera they're here. But I made Grandmaster's dice.
Gotcha.
Like modeled them, 3D printed them. I'm making for somebody's giveaway, but I was gonna do like a limited run, make like a little display case, a little lighted display case and stuff. I'm excited. But no, I was just talking. I'm eventually gonna probably do it on the episode. We'll talk about it on the episode, but like a monthly giveaway or something, like a shirt. Like I have these shirts, the little It's like a tech thing, right? And then I was making these little minifigures. I want to do that. Like that's kind of like the monthly little giveaway, like the base one. This one broke because I'm still trying to learn the 3D printer. But I made this little. It's like Grandmaster, like with his foot up on like a die.
People check what's going on, man. Yeah, the popcorn is Smart Foods popcorn.
Nice.
I need a snack.
Nice. That's a good snack, man.
Yeah.
How is the getting healthy going?
Going well.
Nice.
We had this salmon salad the other night. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, June, by the way. Appreciate it. See, it does look like John's show. Yeah. I'm not the only one. We went over his.
No?
Oh shit! No, I hit the wrong button. No, we went. He said it in the text. It's Joe New Show.
Joe New Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever John's show.
Whatever John's show. Whatever, bro.
John is fine.
I was gonna say every time I see it, I just see John. So I'm just like that in my head. It's John. Oh yeah, no, my bad. Sorry, man, Falcon. I had the music. Thanks for letting me know. He sounded like you were in my basement. I'm not gonna go further on that one. I'm sure you set that one up for somebody else, but
Wait a minute, what?
sorry.
Wait a minute.
No, on my YouTube, John Man Falcon
do I
said
have to
that
go-
Ghost Dog sounds like he's in your basement,
In the basement.
and I'm not
In
gonna.
the basement.
I'm not gonna elaborate on that any further. I'll let them.
Why do I sound like I'm in the basement?
I had turned it down because I had my music up, and it was just.
Got you.
You should be good now.
Am I hiding in the basement and steal his dooms? I don't steal dooms, Hyena. I hand them out. What part of that don't you get? He's still bitter.
Hand
He's
me
still
out
bitter.
one, man. I'd love to get one.
He's still bitter because he hasn't. Look, July 4th, there was a whole bunch handed out. I'm sorry. I was supposed to give months behind a Hyena. Somehow the things got mixed up. Months behind got his. Hyena, you didn't.
Thanks, dude.
I ran out for the month. So
Gotcha.
Amazon, I put an order in for Amazon to create more dooms, and you should get one soon.
Oh, I see. I'm on the second list. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
Booth, do you need one?
Yeah, I do.
You need one?
I do.
Oh, I have to put an extra order in.
I went for
Maybe
that
late.
metal. I went for that metal deal, and I got two.
Got
I got two X23s out of 5 crystals. Like, are you serious?
So was it all 5 stars in that metal deal, or was it an opportunity for a 5 star? I didn't look at it.
I think it was like 3 to 5 or 3 to 6. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
Whatever it was, it was
spending any loot right at the moment.
Nice.
July 4th, tap the brother. Tap me hard.
You know, if you were gonna do it at any time, that would be the time to do it. Honestly.
Yeah, tap me pretty hard there.
I mean, you got 14 6 stars, so I mean. It's...
39.
No, I'm saying like that day you had.
Oh, that
14,
yeah.
16.
Yeah, I got a total of 14. Yeah,
Thanks, bro.
total of 14.
Appreciate it.
39
man,
total though.
Falcon. Nice. Yeah. No, one of the. There's not a huge much going on, but I did want to. My 6 stars is awful. But yeah, I don't know. What do I have? I have 6, 12, 18, 24, 26. Again, not one
Nice.
rank 2 worthy.
Not one rank 2 work. That is just
Abysmal.
hard to believe because I'm getting ready. I got 6 rank 2s, and I'm looking to do possibly 2 more today.
Okay, well, we can chat about it, and I would like to chat about it.
Oh no.
How we just get this going, or did you want to put anything else out?
No, let's ride.
All right, let's get
Let's
crazy.
go because I got a live stream to do. I got a video to do.
Okay. All right, relax. Take it easy.
Now recording.
Oh shit,
Oh,
he's got that motorcyclette.
no. Let's get rolling.
pull up a chair in the Marvel Champions Lounge and join your host, Moose and Ghost Dog.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We got Moose, and then we got Ghost Dog in the house, man. How you doing, man?
What's going on, y'all? Welcome.
Oh, he's jiving. We're good. Yeah, man, I'm doing good too. I gotta say this week was actually a really good week for me. Last week, I know we were chatting about how, I was kind of taking a break, just a little mental reevaluation, and I found a really good spot. So I'm back. I'm ready to rock and roll, especially in the game.
Good.
So yeah, man, I did a little camping over this week. It was nice, man. Spent a little time in peace and quiet. No cell service, so that was great. It was actually perfect timing that I did take a break from my main alliance there, because there was no way I would have been able to drive 10-15 minutes to go do some map 6 or something. I'm not doing that. And that was part of the reevaluation. So awesome. But also this past AQ was the new energy. I know, you're not really doing that much, but I mean, did you notice any difference? Because I know you're still doing your own
Yes.
one little BG, or not one little. But,
Yes, I'm doing one BG, one man.
Yeah.
The one I ran through 5 days of map 2 with
Okay.
master modifiers, so that was fun.
I was gonna say, did you use top champs or?
Of course, yeah, because nobody gets locked up,
Oh,
so
that's
I
true. Yeah.
might as well use my top champs, mow down the content real quick. And,
What was the PI of the opponents?
It was actually kind of low. I probably could have went with rank 3s or rank 4s, 5 stars, and would have been equal PI.
Okay. All right. So that's just because your own prestige is 10. So I mean, when you're starting,
Yeah,
it's
like
already
10,
pretty
10,
high.
6.
Nice. That's
10,
fun.
6, 6, so yeah.
So at least it's kind of not it's challenging in a way, especially when you got all the nodes up on the minis. It's
I wouldn't call it challenge.
no, it's fun, I guess we would say.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
Because basically what I did is
Different.
I go through and I look what link I want to leave up on the bosses, and it's all right. I'm gonna take this path out, and then I'll leave these links up, and take out the minis.
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna leave this link up to take out the boss.
for sure. Nice. Yeah, no, that sounds fun. That sounds fun for sure. Yeah, no, it's been fun. Yeah, so I took a little break. It was fun just kind of cruising in, logging in whenever. I ended up rank 5ing Emma just to kind of go with everybody because I did all that. So yeah, no, that'll be fun to give them a whirl. But yeah, so the AQ, I still kind of logged on, checked in with everybody. I still am in 2 other alliances, so which are map 3 and 4. So I still logged in, kind of a couple times a day and checked it out. And I'm still in those chats, just kind of poking around, lurking, if you will, reading everything. But it does seem like the AQ energy really was super helpful. In fact, one of the battle groups, BG2 in our alliance, it's map 6. I think day 1, I want to say they just about finished it before everybody went to bed. So
Yeah.
pretty awesome. I would assume those well-oiled machines. Ours is fairly new. I guess we've only probably done, this is our fifth or so AQ session, if you will. So I would imagine people who have been in the same BG for a long time that are pretty well-oiled, mostly likely are finishing that night, or at least getting the boss in the morning. So that's got to be a huge stress release for sure. Because I know if you wake up and you're already in the 3rd section in map 6, or if you're towards the boss, or even if you're just kind of comfortably at the mini or whatever. For me, being on the West Coast, waking up, I wake up, so I wake up at about 6, so it's about 9 East Coast time. So, but it's definitely stress release. I can see, or relief. So that does seem nice. You guys in chat, I know a lot of you guys are in map 6 and 5 as well, and even 4. Have you guys noticed it as well? I'm sure it's probably going pretty smooth. I mean, I know the map 3 ones, we were easily, I even started one an hour or 2 late or something, and we still finished it before the night went through. So,
Yeah, those ones where you share a lot of energy.
yeah,
Probably help out a ton.
for sure.
Because you can share energy. You get 6 to start off with. You get 45-minute timers. It's map 5 so easy now, 0 worries at all. Yeah,
For sure, I can see that.
I can imagine map 5. Yeah, the only ones I think I had a couple of my friends in still in Dorks I think they're still running a mix of map 6 and map 7.
Okay.
They're still finishing in the morning. Will be my morning time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still very relaxed, very easy to get through.
Yeah, I'd say, and it just, those officers and leaders that aren't there biting their teeth just in case somebody oversleeps or something, or doesn't wake up. I'm sure it's a little easier. So that's nice. So I think that was kind of like the kind of like big news. I mean, other than like a few things that dropped yesterday, which are pretty exciting to talk about. But one of the other things I know kicked off. I don't know if it kicked off this past week or towards the end of last week. I'm not entirely sure the first day it kicked off, but season 19, so like the new kind of season of war kicked off and all that stuff. And we're not heavy into war, but again, I kind of keep my thumb on the pulse, if you will. And some of the other alliances as well, like my map 3 alliance, the alliance that we do that's more of a beginner one, where we kind of like just go up and down winning wars and stuff. We are getting matched. The war matchmaking is still very off. It seems like here's why I'm confused and can't really find the words, if I can try to put it into words. So from my alt account and my main account, a brand new map 6 alliance. Everybody's got basically 10k prestige, 9 to 10k prestige. So, brand new, it's high, right? And then this other one that's maybe 6 months old, everybody's fairly new, still doing map 3. I mean, most people are maybe 100k, not even over that. So however it goes, when this new one we started, we're getting matched with alliances that are very similar to us, have very low war ratings and very high prestige and everything like that. So it seems to be working, their new, kind of matchmaking system for that group. However, in the kind of, newer groups and just, lower prestige and things like that, it doesn't seem to be working at all. Like, I mean, it's wildly different. Like, yes, the war ratings are similar, but if the war ratings are similar and I'm still going in, my highest champ is like a rank 4 4-star, and and their defense is like rank 4, rank 5 5-stars.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense to me. So like I wonder. It doesn't, it seems to them like it's working as intended because it's war ratings, but there's got to be more in there that I'm not.
Right. So essentially, and I was just listening to somebody else talk about this and was kind of intrigued by it.
Yeah.
With the removal of prestige. So before last season, what would have happened? Someone like your new alliance who's in war, your prestige would have taken into effect, as well as your war rating.
Okay.
So if you are a 7k prestige alliance, then you're going to get matched against other 7k prestige alliances.
Okay.
Whether it's regardless of their war rating, that's going to get looked at first, and then the war rating comes in the second.
Okay.
So you may not ever really match up with somebody who's actually on your level. With the reset, so what happens is with this season, the reset happened, everybody's war rating got cut in half, and then wherever you fail, now you're matching up with people in that war rating. And then that war rating is now taken to effect of people who maybe last season just didn't care about war, they were over the war thing.
Yeah.
So their war rating really fell off. And now that war's kind of being tweaked a little bit, now they're a little bit more intrigued, and they knew that they could get a good jump on some people that haven't been in war or are newer to war, and really pound on those people to get gold 1, plat 4, plat 3 right out the gate.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a season of, I'm guessing it's probably going to be about 2 or 3 more weeks of this rough matchmaking, and then you'll start seeing, my guess would be you'll start matching against more people as yourself.
Okay, so I think that makes kind of a little bit more sense, and by kind of you just explaining it, it seems they just not necessarily leveled the playing field, but just chopped everybody in half. So if you were growing or if you weren't, but that's also the other thing that doesn't understand. We didn't get chopped in half, and we're getting people who were chopped in half, right? Mm-hmm. So like,
and that's the unfortunate thing is you're getting people because you're brand new, you have no war rating, or you had a very low war rating, and so now you're being matched people who got slashed in half. I'm pretty sure there was a bottom cap to the war rating unless you were brand new.
So, well, but my thing is like, so shouldn't we have gotten cut in half too, or like
That's what I'm
because
thinking. I don't know what was your war rating prior. I didn't.
I didn't look that closely. Yeah,
Right. I don't know if there was a bottom cap, like
yeah,
no war rating lower than 500 maybe or something like that.
right. Yeah, so I mean, maybe their algorithm now will work out. Kind of more info that gets put into it. I see what you're saying. So
I think this is a wait and see moment. Like, okay, season 19 is here.
Yeah.
It's still not fun. Let's see what season 20 has for us.
Yeah.
Let's see how it works out in season 20.
Yeah, I think it'll make sense because if it's gonna start balancing out, I wouldn't say it is balanced, but if it is a step towards balancing, then you could see it, right? So if a lot of people are getting matched with ones that are higher when they shouldn't be, they'll lose points or at least stay the same, and those other ones will jump up. So yeah, it will eventually even out. I guess you hope.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's a better algorithm, it just needs more, I guess, info put into it.
Right.
But yeah, so frustrating. But no, I did actually want to read this. I didn't get a chance to actually read it earlier, but somebody reached out to a member of. They reached out to customer service with Kabam, which I mean, again, I gave up on that a long time ago. And they just got the old cut and paste response, but it was thanks for reaching out. And this was from the lower one, the ones where our highest account has maybe 150K PI, like your whole account, and one person has 3 5 stars that are equal to that or something, so but yeah, I mean, it really is. It's really just this cookie cutter response of it's just all about war rating and blah blah blah, and it's going to influence changes in the future. Whatever, I don't know. It's just silly to me. But hopefully it does, kind of like we're saying, kind of update and change and go into it. But somebody was saying, who was it? I think it was Hyena. He was saying they got to like Platinum 3 and stuff, and Stubborn is awful.
It's terrible. That's what I hear everybody complaining about.
Yeah.
I can't. This is one of the few times in the game where I can't speak to some of the higher stuff that's going on because I'm not there. I'm like, to a point I like it, but to a point I don't. I want to be able to experience it so I can say, all right, now I know what you're talking about. But like, I can't even give good feedback to Kabam on it because
you're not participating.
Yeah.
No, for sure. That makes sense. But yeah, no, Chopstick was saying they finished it with like 12 hours the first day. Like that's awesome. I mean, he thought they screwed up something. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Say they got in ranked match for their higher. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. I'd like to see how it pans out and all that stuff because, I mean, you'd like it to be a fun part of the game as it was. But, I mean, again, they are moving more towards, kind of not having to rely on alliance events and stuff like that. And I thought they were also moving towards, like a smaller, like 2-3, not incursions, but, like a smaller war where you would take like 5 people.
Yeah. I'm assuming I think that's not necessarily a rework for war, but an additional thing that can be done instead of maybe.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. But I also when I was kind of trying to gather some news and stuff for this episode, it just really seems like there's not a lot, and it always seems like even just when there was bad or good, there was always some kind of announcement. So it just seems like they're working on a lot. Hopefully they are. There is a lot to come, obviously. There's Cavalier difficulty and all that stuff. So
yeah, there's a lot coming. You got Boss Rush coming up on the 29th.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you got the new event quest coming up next week.
Oh yeah, sorry man.
Not next week, we got August 5th. August 5th.
Yeah, you won't be on the video.
No, he won't.
Yeah, that's funny. So there are some good things coming, so I think August, they've already said it's going to be a pretty good month. You had the Boss Rush, like you were saying. And then I was looking, I mean, I guess we can get into that. Yeah, let's get into that. So there was also I was peeping around when I was looking for some news. I ran across Ilac's video about the new champs and everything, and then kind of further saw that there were some new champs. I'm pretty excited about it. So like on Twitter, they Marvel Constantly Champ like Kabam, they released a couple teasers, which they were out. I mean, they're not really teasers; they're out and out saying exactly, basically who they are.
Exactly who they are, right? No,
but yeah, so it's
here's a teaser for you. This is the champ.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Dragon Man and oh gosh, his name's eluding. Oh, Airwalker.
Airwalker.
Right. So Airwalker is another herald of Galactus. So exciting. That'll be fun. And then Dragon Man is more of like a Fantastic Four villain, right?
Right.
At least, I don't know. When I was reading up on him, it seems like he was a villain for everybody. He was used as a lot of different things. Like, he seems to have a pretty cool story.
Yeah. He was used by... Dragon Man was actually influenced by Diablo.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, he like died from like Torch and like Mr. Fantastic or something along those lines, and then Diablo brought him back. So he was tech and then had like mystical powers from Diablo or magical powers from Diablo. So it's going to be a pretty fun champ, interesting to see. Ilac, he was saying to probably maybe be like tech, you know, so you could have like double immunities, things like that. You know, who knows which way they're going with these days with champs and how they're coming out in classes and things like that, and which story they choose to kind of like run with. But just his like basic stats, he's huge, made out of like metal, like breathes gas and fire, is super strong, is like comparable to like Hulk and things like that. So as far as like can stand with Hulk and Hercules, they were saying on some webpage I found in a battle. So, you know, you could look, it's going to be crazy to see, I think. You know, I mean, hopefully, from what you could see, Sasquatch, the newer champ that just kind of was released, he seems awesome as far as, like, just beating the crap out of people, right? And, like, kind of, he seems like he's got a lot of, you know, like armor, right? Mm-hmm. But not a ton of utility, maybe, it seems. Like, that's kind of maybe the knock on him, I guess.
Yeah. Like he has a utility mark.
So, you know, maybe hopefully Dragon Man, maybe he'll like, you know, hit all of those marks. I don't know. It seems pretty exciting, especially like how tall I guess he is.
He's probably, he looks like he might be one of the biggest characters we have in game.
Right. So, I mean, you'd say he'd probably be the same size as Sentinel, right? Which is exciting because he's always fun just seeing, you know, like making Venom the Duck look tiny and all those things. So.
Right.
It is pretty fun. So, that's funny, Billy. Yeah, Billy. Nobody will be able to hear you or see you if you want to listen.
Yeah,
it's all good though. But yeah. So and then Airwalker, he's another Herald of Galactus, which honestly seems pretty exciting. It also he was like,
I think it's kind of a letdown because like it really felt like it was going to be Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Right. Everybody was kind
of really excited about Cosmic Ghost Rider. And then you get, here's Airwalker. Yeah.
Fair. You know, I mean, maybe they're teasing him for something else, right?
They may not be done. So.
And I was going to say, like, so the next Canadian difficulty is Herald difficulty.
It's going to be Herald difficulty.
So maybe they weren't going to have, like, Cosmic Ghost Rider difficulty or something. Like, I don't know, you know, right? And it also...
This is supposed to be Cavalier, so then we move into Cavalier after this.
Also, from just reading the story and stuff, Airwalker, I mean, like, if they had him planned and chose, or... Because it does seem like Ghost... Didn't they already kind of tease that Cosmic Ghost Rider was coming?
No. I think we were...
Just hoping?
There was a lot of people out there talking and hoping based on some of the information that was already being pointed out, the different heroes that could be. I think everybody was really just hoping he'd be Cosmic Ghost Rider. And people were really hyping up Cosmic Ghost Rider. And Nick Kabam says, we're going to give you Airwalker.
Well, what's new, right? That's kind of what that's their MO, it seems, right?
I have to think about it. honestly think about it, they've been working on this champ now for over a year.
Exactly. Like so.
Yeah, so it's not like they knew about this guy coming for a while. They knew it wasn't going to be Cosmic Ghost Rider. They never said yes to Cosmic Ghost Rider or denied Cosmic Ghost Rider. They just didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Everybody just was kind of like speculating themselves. Yeah, fair. But I mean, honestly, I'm excited to see kind of how he goes. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would have been cool to see Cosmic Ghost Rider. I think it's cool to get a different champ rather than just another kind of revamp of another champ. But again, you know, Ghost Rider is pretty cool, and Cosmic Ghost Rider does seem pretty fun as well. But this whole trumpet thing, what is it? It's called the Horn of Galactus, or like Gabriel's Horn, which I googled. That's like a whole nother thing as well. So I don't know. It seems cool. I think hopefully, I don't know. It could be cool. His special 3 could involve that, and maybe we get our first glance of Galactus in the game. Because why else do they have like this horn? His horn is no power. It's no weapon. It just calls Galactus.
Just calls Galactus. Summons him.
So maybe he'll just like come in and eat him or something. You know, that'll be fun. No, that'll be fun. I don't know. So that'll be cool. We'll see what's happening. So yeah, I mean, there are some things on the way. Obviously, yeah. These last couple months. I mean, Guardian was fun. I got Guardian in this. I went for Sasquatch in the bundles.
Okay.
I was really looking forward to Sasquatch. Just a fun champ, you know. But I got Guardian.
It's a 5-star?
Guardian 5-star? Yeah, I got and duped Guardian as a 5-star. Nice. Is it nice? I mean, I know he's like super powerful, and he hits
so,
hard.
Like, as you start, if you ever get into the Flow Wars, you'll run into using him because he doesn't crit.
Yeah. I mean,
he deals energy damage instead of critting.
That's fair. I mean, I got Guillotine 99 already.
You got 2 great Flow champs.
I don't plan on ever battling Flow.
Maybe they'll make it a node somewhere. You'll need some Flow.
No, fair enough. Yeah. No, I'm not. You know, but also the other problem is I'm running Suicides at the moment, so he's not a great champ for that at all.
No, he's not good for Suicide.
No, which is also one of the reasons why last night I had my mind set for like 2 weeks to be like, all right, I'm gonna rank up Sunspot. I'm gonna take him to rank 5. I'm gonna do it. And then looking at it all and just kind of testing him and stuff, and I was just like, man, I just like half of his like on the bigger, longer fights, half of his health is already gone because I'm running Suicide.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out well for you.
No, so I just figured Emma, she was super powerful. I gave her a little test run. She was fun, and just I've been running Colossus a lot, so I really enjoy Colossus. He's really fun. Just that whole team is pretty dope, pretty fun. So yeah, no, so there's gonna be some fun stuff coming up. Excited about all of that. Speaking of Sasquatch. So what was it like last Saturday? They were it was teased about the whole nerf or not the whole. I'm getting there. Synergy with Sasquatch and Sabretooth.
Yeah,
and they come out and say it wasn't intended for him to get 50.
Right. So the bad part about all this was videos started dropping on Friday night, Saturday morning, and just like most people who work Monday through Friday in a 9-to-5 job, they don't look at their work stuff on Saturdays or over the weekend.
Okay.
Kabam doesn't either. So they definitely told the CCP, we'd have known this was what was going on, we would have told you don't release that video.
Also, here's my problem with that.
Oh, here we go. Put on the tinfoil hat. I hear it coming.
What are you doing? What are you like? You're testing this champion for months. What are you doing? How do you not know that is not intended and how it's supposed to work?
But how are they testing it? Are they actually running through actual content?
Why are you not? How are you not testing actual content?
I think they're testing fighting mechanics to a point. I don't think they tested. Like, let's take him through Act 6 and see if we can do this. Let's run him through the abyss. No, I don't think they're doing that.
Why?
Honestly, I don't. I think they're testing other things, and I don't think they're testing content. Which is, I'm with you. Why not?
Exactly. It seems silly to me that you have to like do this, and it just makes them look bad. You release Sabretooth as a Cav Crystal as that happens, and then you're like, oh, we didn't actually mean that. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans.
I know you call shenanigans. Now think about it from a marketing perspective.
It's perfect.
They've said it. They said it long ago. Marketing has nothing to do with developers. So the Sabretooth thing was in place to come out when it was placed to come out, regardless of when it was coming out. It was already coming out.
It's not adding up.
It's already coming out.
It's not okay.
So you've already set your calendar. Okay, on these days we're going to release these crystals.
And you didn't know Sasquatch was coming out that day, or a part of that day. The embargo was being lifted, if you will. That's such
the embargo wasn't lifted.
The
embargo wasn't lifted. Here, you got to think about it for a minute. So everything they released this month, Crystal Watch for the most part, not every crystal.
Oh no, that was right. I know what you're saying. You can use those champs for like synergies, and that's how they were able to figure it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We weren't able to show Sasquatch yet, but we could test the synergies. That's the new thing. I love the PTR, and that's great for the PTR. But that was a bad jack-up move by the developers not being able to catch that.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Like I don't know how you're not testing those synergies, because like part of their new strategy with making older champs more relevant, or this, that, or the other thing, is those synergies. So would you not try to test that, or give it a go, or something? Like, I get that the developers and marketing and these people aren't together, but it's hard.
But I mean, honestly, like, how many people really bought Sabretooth crystals because of this?
I bought one.
Like,
I just bought one.
Because of this?
Yeah, give it a go.
Because of it?
Just give it a go. I mean, I would love to have Sabretooth because I have a 6-star Omega or O-Man Logan as well. So, like, it just like, hey, why not? I mean, I didn't spend money. I had some units, but yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, it's just just a bad look. Like, if you could avoid it by testing out your material, why wouldn't you?
I don't disagree. Now, on the flip side of that, they could have said, you know what? It says 15. 15 is going to be the max, and that's all we're going to let you have.
Fair.
They did bump it up to 30. So it's still very, 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 very nice at 30 persistent furies to carry through each fight. That is still a really nice damage output. I mean, it's not 90.
No.
Like we're seeing like Seaton do. I think Seaton got up to like 99 or 95 or something
That's
like
crazy.
that. Nuts. We sent the screenshot. The CCP said, "I think I broke the game."
Yeah, well, no, exactly, and that's like that's also, you know, when you think about it, right, in the long run, like, you know, we had that conversation about like Abyss, like how in a year or so it might not be as hard, because if you get synergies like this, right, it almost wasn't hard and open up to more people within. How long has it been out? 6 months or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, it can't be a year. Yeah, 6 months.
No, so, you know, I mean, like, you know, June, he's a developer, and he was saying it's BS. Like, and I would agree. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, who's to say that they're actually doing it on purpose, or it is just coincidental, or there is no bad PR in my book. Like, I get that. It's just, it's a bad look. But it also does seem like there's I don't know, it seems like they are listening and trying more and stuff. I don't know. It just seems like there needs to be better communication and more testing.
Yeah, I don't know who the first one was to find the synergy, but I remember listening to, I was on Captain Bay's Abyss stream, and Legacy and MSD were talking about it. I think Karate Mike may have been the first one that found out about it. And so it's tested to the point of continuance, but that's how that's how stuff gets found out. It's how, remember when Ghost first came out, no one really cared for Ghost, and then Phantom and Pete found a real nice, cool way to use Ghost, and now Ghost is like almost everybody's top wanted champ. It wasn't a broken synergy. It wasn't a broken thing. It just happened to be the way it was.
Yeah.
This happened to end up being a bug that allowed you to keep going further than what you should.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it doesn't let you. It didn't let us keep all of it, but it gave us some of it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that's good. I mean, Man Falcon has a great point. Like, he said that, you know, the testing team may not have as devious as minds as we do.
They don't.
You know,
It's
but
been
they should.
proven over and over
But
again.
shouldn't they? Right? I mean,
It's been proven over
like,
and over
if
again.
I'm-
They don't have the that we have. to
it's
play
fair.
the game.
If I'm hired as the testing manager, you know damn right I'm trying to hire those people. I want to hire the people that want to try to break the game,
I
so
would
it
too.
doesn't happen when it gets out there and I look bad as a developer or as a company. I want to look as like a polished company, right? I don't want to look like I'm trying. I mean, this is just me personally. I don't want to try to steal people's money. I want to have them earn it, if you will, or whatever. But
Right.
you know, it is what it is. They've been doing it for 5-6 years now, however long, and I don't think they're going to stop.
Right.
So it is what it is. But you know,
I mean,
they
it's
you know,
not better, but it's still
for
it's
sure,
just-
for sure.
They just don't test it the way we tested them.
Which I think they should. But they are making leaps and bounds and changes. The CCP seems to be changing. It seems to be kind of changing into more what I thought it was or should be, where it's just like, here's some information, guys. Like, do some cool stuff with it, but don't break it.
This past month, and I don't know if I talked about it a lot last week. The PTR is a test beta just for the CCP members.
Yeah.
And we get to go and we get to rank up certain champs. We can rank up any champ we want. It doesn't cost us much anything. We can sig it as high as we want to sig it. And we get to run all the different tests with it. Now, I really wish my job allowed more time for me to
For sure.
do things. I wish I could get in there and dig in and test, because I got a Nick Fury. I don't have a high ranked Nick Fury on
Okay.
my roster, so I'd love to get in there and do some testing with Nick Fury. I got a 5-star Wolverine in that I got to rank up and I got to use for a little bit to see whether or not 5-star Wolverine would be something that I would find valuable on my team.
For sure.
Or I could even take up champs on my current roster and take them up and see, are they ranked 5 worth it?
No, I would totally love to do that. Like, if I had that, like what I was saying, I have 26 6-stars and not one rank 2 worthy in my opinion.
But you would like to go and test maybe one or a few of them. and see,
Exactly. Like,
are
so,
they
exactly what I've been doing, like, for the past, kind of week since I haven't, been playing like in an alliance and stuff like that. I've been taking all mine out, testing all the synergies and things like that. I'd love to be able to test to like a rank 2, I mean, like I don't know, Namor, like I'd like to test him as a rank 2 unduped, right? Like
You need
I
him
just
Awakened.
like to test him.
You definitely need him
That's what everybody says. He did some pretty solid damage not on Awakened, but I also probably wouldn't use Gem on him. I got Masakre the other day. He's pretty dope, but probably wouldn't do that.
I don't think he uses Awakened ability.
I don't think he needs it either, but yeah, again, I don't know. It's just frustrating doing that. Having all those champs. But yeah, no, that's cool. Like, I really, it's cool to see everybody will be able to kind of use it their own way and change it and, find things like that and find ways to use the game. Like you were saying, like how people use Ghost. Or, people weren't excited about it. There's a handful of champs. I can't really think of their names at the moment, but there's a handful of champs out there that weren't like, oh, everybody's got to get them right when they came out. But 6 months down the road, you're like, oh, wow, this champ's awesome.
Yeah, Corvus was that way. When Corvus first came out, nobody wanted him.
For
It
sure.
seemed as, he's good for 20 hits and that's it.
Exactly.
He's good for 20 critical hits and that's it. So if it's not a short fight, he's no good. And it took people a little bit of time to work around. And I think Dork Lessons put out a couple of videos with him, and a couple of videos with him, and all of a sudden now Corvus, his arena score was the lowest performing arena for a brand new champ.
You imagine that.
I think 16 million. I think
That's
is what he
crazy.
ended up going for.
Right.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's
Came out today. What does arena score be?
right. I think even I feel like Archangel. I don't even know if he was super hot when he people
love
yeah.
people love
I mean, I think he was but not like, oh god, great. I don't know. I don't quite remember, but yeah, I mean, Ghost was one. Corvus. I can't think of any other ones right off the bat, but for sure, there's definitely some champs like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's somebody rage quit in one of our alliances today because he got a 5-star Karnak. Which, I mean, at the
Karnak's
end,
not bad.
he's not that bad. So, the fact that you're gonna rage quit over Karnak,
To me, if you're rage quitting because of a champion you pull,
Exactly.
you would get rage quit anyway.
Exactly.
You're quitting it.
I mean, I was really chopped down when my fourth 6-star crystal was duping Rocket. I really just all the wind had just died in my sail.
You
Like, I
probably
was
want to
just,
close the game out for a little while.
I did.
And just come on.
I did. I was
Yeah.
just like, I
I'm
can't.
back 3 hours.
I can't. But the cool thing that happened after that was like I started getting a bunch of 5 stars, maybe so whatever. But like that's the thing. I think the game is totally ups and downs. My 5-star champs for the longest time were garbage. So my 6-star champs for now are garbage. So it'll be cool to see when my luck starts getting better, for sure. But yeah, no, it's rage quitting over a Karnak seems a bit much.
Yeah, Karnak is resource expensive due to class skill of Cosmic. I don't think anybody's wasting resources on Karnak, Billy D.
That's right. I totally forgot about that. How he takes 2 champs. Yeah, I mean, who's actually using him on there? But I feel why they didn't do that with more champs. I don't know why. Maybe they don't like fix that. But oh god, that would be terrible to have to rank. Like, could you imagine having to like rank 3 a 6-star card?
Like somebody like Doom or Doom. Yeah, no, God forbid you had to ever do that.
Whew.
I mean, right now, maybe 5 years from now, when those resources are like plentiful. But today,
one of
ooh.
each, or like a half of each. Half like of a T5 CC. Would you use a half? Is it a half or is it one of each?
Oh, that'd be hey Billy D, rank to your and let us know.
Let us know what it says next. Oh gosh, that would just. Well, hey, no, you could do that in your.
Yeah, I can do it in the beta
There you
if
go.
I got them, but I don't have them.
Oh.
And I hope they never give. They have to give them to me if I don't have them.
Well, just mention it and say it
No, I
and
don't-
give it a shot.
I don't
It'd be
want-
fun to see it. Come on, do it.
I don't want. If I get them, I'll do it just for you guys.
Come on. Do it. Oh, that's funny.
Do it.
No, I what's funny, whenever all like the really dumb like meme champs have crystals as cav crystals, I always just buy one because I always get really good. Not really good ones, but I always get that champ high ranked. It's like you don't really want them, but like whatever, right? So I went for the Deadpool one. I was like, I wouldn't be mad at duping my 6-star Deadpool. I mean, I would be, but I just thought it would be funny.
The Deadpool X Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about duping mine either.
I can't
Yeah,
tell
no.
if that's sarcasm. It's really good.
Very much sarcasm. Very much.
Oh, did you see that really cool thing they did this week? The whole Hacksmith, where you got the free 2-star Civil Warrior. Did you see that you got a free 2-star Civil Warrior?
I did. I'm sorry, Billy D just said either. That's the rank to take him to rank 2, Billy D. I'm hoping to want to see what if we could take him to rank 3.
So, what is it to take him to rank? I mean, we could probably decipher what it is.
Yeah, it's actually not horrible. I mean, it's not great.
Okay.
It's the standard basic T5B. You need 3 of those. You need 7 tier 4. You need 4 skill T4 basic or T4 class catalyst and 3 cosmic and 7 tier 2 alpha. So
Okay.
the tier 5 basic, 4 basic, and the tier 2 base or tier 2 alpha are all the same. It's the difference of the 7
Yeah.
tier 4 class catalyst broken into here. You need 4 of one, 3 of the other.
So, how are they going to break up the T5?
That's gonna be interesting. If I get them,
If
I
there's
would do
anybody
it
out
for
there,
you.
let's do it. Somebody's got to have you just hit it, just put it in the CCP like chat and see what happens. That'll be fun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, that Hacksmith thing. So you got the free 2-star Civil Warrior. Did you see like where it came from and how it like came about?
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah.
this the YouTube guy, I guess Hacksmith. He
Actually,
you know,
after I watched that one, I watched a few other ones he had.
oh, okay, cool.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, I've never seen his videos. I have watched. I watched those videos all that time because I do that same stuff. I haven't really. I'm starting to get like into Marvel, like doing more Marvel stuff, but and I just normally I do that stuff.
He's gonna make you a cap shield that comes back to you.
That'd be cool. I mean, like I was saying, like I was showing everybody before, I made these dice or die or dice or whatever. They're Grandmaster's dice from the Special 3 or whatever from the game. I modeled them from. I'm going to make those out of like, going to cast and make them out of resin and stuff. And that'll be
I'm
cool.
not saying I want them.
You're not saying
I might.
you want them?
I'm not saying I want them, but I might be saying I want those.
Fair enough. So somebody approached me, or I approached them, or however, for doing like a giveaway. And so we came up with this idea, and I had such a blast making these and stuff that I'm gonna I want to do like a limited series, like maybe do like 50 or something like that. Do like a little display case, little like kind of lights and whatever, and I'll like give them, they could have like one out of 50 or whatever. But then I was gonna do that, but that kind of, I guess, what else I was wanted to do was for this even channel and all that stuff was like I was been working on it like a Patreon or I don't know, something like that, where I wanted to do like monthly giveaways or do like the little models, right, little miniatures. Like this one is it broke. I'm still learning how to use this thing, but it's a little mini Grandmaster with his foot on a die. Do little giveaways of that. Got some like T-shirts and stuff. But yeah, no, I think that kind of stuff will be fun. But like that Hacksmith one, that's super cool. Like it kind of had some, give me thinking of other ideas and stuff. But I came up with this.
Man, that Civil Warrior shield was pretty nice.
It's pretty dope. I wanted, what else? When I was watching that, Bucky's arm. Yeah. The Wakandan version.
Yeah.
I want to do something like that. I think that would be pretty fun.
That'd be
probably 3D printed all. That'd be fun. Yeah, no, I'll work on that. That'll be super cool. But yeah, no. So I mean, if that sounds fun, like stay tuned because I'm going to be working on that. That's one of the things I was working on this week. But yeah, those metal deals was another note I had. You didn't participate in those because we were talking in 4th of July. Kind of tapped you, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
that would be the time to do it.
That I'm getting ready. If I'm gonna spend cash, I'm gonna spend cash on, I guess, units
for sure
to get ready for my next Abyss Path.
Nice. You did one, right? And you said you still don't have Nick, right? Because you just say
don't have Nick yet. No.
Well, good luck. I hope you get one of those in the future. Do you have any crystals opening anytime soon? Or?
I have a crystal opening ready to go for next week, maybe.
Nice. You got like 6-star?
Basic 5 stars. I have a couple of an incursion crystal, and I will have 5 of the free Grandmaster crystals that we get for the weekly login.
Oh, okay. So you can get 5 3-stars?
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, hopefully I get a couple 4-star dupes out of it.
No, for sure. Get that ISO.
Really,
yeah, we definitely need ISO.
I got my Silver Surfer 3, so.
You brought your Silver Surfer to rank 3, or that's the next?
No, he's at rank 3 now. I want to get him to rank 5.
Oh, okay. I thought he was 6-star. I thought you had 6-star.
I had a 6-star too, but I'm not doing anything with him yet. You
got a 6-star Silver Surfer?
I got a 5 and a 6 from July 4th.
Wow.
Well,
I got garbage. Fair enough.
So I was like, well, I'm tired of waiting around. I'm going to use all this stuff on Nova. The prestige is not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
I dumped everything into Nova, and I said, now that I've done this, I'm going to pull Silver Surfer. And sure enough, that July 4th crystal was the next opening, and he popped out of the basic 5-star, and he popped out of the basic 6-star crystal.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I know I do that all the time too. Like use your resources for a champ because once you get rid of them, you'll get that other champ. But it's like, getting them is half the battle. So I might as well donate.
I have plenty of signature stones. He's at Sig 100 now. I don't see purpose of taking him to 200 until I get him to rank 5.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, no, I recently got some 5-star champs I've been thinking of, but no, I did pick up the Guardian or Guardian, I guess, if you will. But yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I said congratulations.
Thanks, man.
I don't have Guillotine 2099.
I have her.
And he would be a perfect substitute for me. I don't run suicides.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You'd be a perfect substitute for me whenever I go back to war for flow wars.
Yeah, no, that is that'll be interesting if that ever happens again. I don't see myself going to high level wars unless they bring that down. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe they'll pop it down for lower ones. But yeah, no, I picked up. It was in that metal deal, man. Sometimes what I don't understand is when there's such a small pool of champs, and you get you dupe. Like I got 2 X23s in one of those openings. Like it's crazy how you get 2 out of all those champs, and yet you can't. I have got 1 Doom out of all the champs I've opened. It's frustrating.
Yeah, that is frustrating.
Frustrating. They just don't want me to have it because you've been hogging them all up.
Here you go. Like I explained to Hyena, I don't hog them. I just hand them out. I ran out already for July. July 4th was busy.
Yeah.
I was like, here's your Doom, here's Doom, here's Doom. I went 1 to go to Hyena, 1 to go to you. Apparently they went other places. So I got Amazon on, Amazon's going to drop my order off here at the end of the month
Okay.
for next month. And I'll try to reissue them to you next month.
Cool. I appreciate that. No, I really use one of those because I need him. But yeah, man, I mean, I got a few other notes. Is there anything else that came up that you wanted to chat about?
No, I mean, like I told you guys, I was doing my solo AQ, and it's kind of interesting. I was kind of wondering like how much glory I would get for doing a solo AQ. It actually ended up being a pretty decent amount. It was like 1,700 for doing AQ by myself. I placed like 12,500, somewhere around there.
Nice. That's cool.
There's that, and it wasn't hard. The AQ timers definitely were a win.
Nice.
They made that life real easy, so I was able to start my alliance quest when I get off work, and I run through the first four moves, and then I get home, and I was able to come home and relax and talk to my girl. If my grandkids were here, they talk to them. If the kids were here, they didn't talk to them. I didn't have to worry about, we need you to move now.
For sure.
No, I'll move when I'm ready. And then, I move. I take out the first mini boss and move it to section 2. Section 2 done before I go to bed.
There you go.
And be at the boss in the morning. Be at the mini boss in the morning. Take him out before I go to work. Move up to the section 3. Wait till I get a break at work, and then finish off section 3. I still have about 4 hours or so to go.
Casual.
Very casual.
Casually chilling.
Very, very casually chilling.
Nice.
It was very nice. I think I ended up using 1 revive because I played very terrible on day 2.
It's not paying attention and all that.
Yeah, against Doom. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible.
That's funny. Did we see the newest Marvel superhero? June. Glove Man. But yeah, no, speaking of the People's Champ, he's actually going to be joining us next week as a guest.
All right.
Yeah, man. There's some stuff I'm working on. But yeah, he also, this week, he helped LC, did a little GoFundMe for LC Music Tracks, get him a new laptop.
Yeah, I was on the stream last night. And
Oh, okay, all right, nice. That's awesome. I kept wanting to check out and I got sidetracked.
We gotta do a when he comes on, we gotta do the rock thing, right? We gotta bring the rock thing in finally.
Well, just hang tight, buddy. The only reason he wasn't on this one probably was because I'm working on some things. It's gonna be a real fun episode. I can't wait to do it.
So I'm being kept in the dark.
No, I mean, everybody really was at this point. You just had to come out and say it, and I just didn't really have anything else to say at this point. So I was just gonna. But yeah, no, it'll be fun, man. I'm also I'm working on trying to get some new intros and stuff for this. I don't know.
I like her intro.
I guess everybody does like it, so why not? I don't know, maybe refresh it. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, you know what? I also saw Gonzo the Grim and Syndrome. I think they were doing. There's like another incursion tournament. Looks like there's a couple other incursion tournaments popping up.
Yeah, I really wish people would give Super his credit for that.
Do they not?
Yeah. No.
That sucks.
Everybody liked Super's supers when he did it. And
Yeah.
they like, oh, it's a great idea, and now everybody's just biting off of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. He came up with it. It's a good idea. Everybody should be,
Coming out.
hopefully they mention it. Hopefully they mention it. I mean, I don't
He's not
see
good.
any other cool trophies out there like the one he did.
No.
So.
No, those trophies were absolutely cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah, man, I made the nameplates. Those are all out there, ready to go. I just got to paint up his little one out there, but they should be getting them anytime soon. You can stick them on there and mail them out. Dreamin' and Brian.
I'm lightweight jealous. Jealous.
Well, yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for getting into like some 3D printing. I've always kind of been into 3D printing, but like that was one of the things why like I started this kind of podcast. Is I wanted to just kind of get out there, more or less, kind of network things like that, and do something like a Patreon thing that I've been thinking about. I'm not trying to make any money. What I'm trying to do is just be able to make cool things for people and just be able to pay for the materials essentially for it. Like, I think it'd just be cool to have, these little models. Like, I know if somebody else was doing it 2-3 years ago when I was looking to try to get these models and stuff, I know I'd be all over it. So, just this little like Grandmaster just chilling on your desk or something. I don't know, pretty cool. Especially from the game, like you're looking at them all the time, hold like a little piece, it's just fun. But yeah, no, so that's
I'm glad I got some of the early work. I really enjoyed this.
for sure.
This is one of my faves.
Yeah, no, I am working on other things too, and you will definitely get some more stuff as well.
And then the big T2A, and then a lot of my subs who won the contest, they got a lot of cool things too, like the units.
Hyena got some cool stuff.
Hyena got the red that red skull head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That thing's dope. But yeah, man. So that's all the really notes I had for today. Seems like there's going to be some more stuff popping up. We'll probably be able to talk about. There'll be some news, some announcements for next week. But yeah.
We'll see a little ramp up in next week. It's been quiet the last couple of weeks, but
Right. Seems a lot of stuff on the horizon.
Yep.
Posted
Definitely.
Glove Man.
he posted the Glove Man thing in the regular.
Oh, that's awesome.
Go look at this.
Oh, that's amazing. Are those gummy bears?
Those are
Gummy
is that a yellow like sanitary
dish glove? That's awesome, Jim. Oh, that's cool. All right, everybody. Well, yeah, thanks for hanging out with us on this Sunday afternoon. It's greatly appreciated.
And then those, if you're not in my Discord, join my Discord. I'll be live streaming here probably within the next half an hour or so, 45 minutes. And grab me a quick bite to eat after the podcast.
You've been munching on popcorn the whole time. No, I'm just kidding.
Ready, real stuff.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But hey, the whole health thing, all that stuff's going good. Getting
Going great.
feeling better.
Going
Yeah.
great.
Nice.
Starting to feel a little better. Yeah.
Mentally still, kind of in it for the win. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Nice.
posted that update video this past week.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you haven't had a chance to watch that, go check that out. It talked about what things are going on with me medically, as well as what I'm going to be working on.
Nice.
So I visit with my doctor. I'll try to do stuff like that, like every other week, keep people up to date what's going on.
Nice, man.
Like that.
Awesome. We'll stay on that, and yeah, man, I wish you the best of luck in that, especially mentally. That's always a tough one for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's always the hardest part. But yeah, man. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us for on this Sunday again. Yeah, and enjoy what's left of your Sunday. And it looks like there's some sunshine out there. I might go get some of that.
There's
yeah.
some rain going on out there.
Yeah, you said that, so that's unfortunate. But you enjoy
Turned my-
it.
It turned my little less than an hour trip into an hour and a half plus trip.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. All right, man. Well, I actually, I actually loaded our outro, so I can play it here.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, yeah, thanks for joining us, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your
Yep.
Sunday.
Enjoy the rest of you guys' day.
Happy grinding out there. May the RNG be kind.
Ah.
and then it failed.
It never wants to do it for the first time, right? Maybe it takes a couple for it to happen.
It takes a couple times, and then it finally.
It's gotta be
kicks in.
smooth. Yeah, man Falcon. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, everybody, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. We got Billy D, Chopstick, Guido, John New Show,
Just John.
just John.
It's John.
We got Manny, People's Champ. We had a couple other people in here earlier as well.
Alex.
Kind of dipped in and out.
Yeah.
So appreciate that.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, thanks everybody joining my YouTube. Oh, Tribuna. Thanks, man.